Hello, and or welcome back to another edition of McKay Yoga. Today we're going to flow and go. We're going to do a mix of neutrally rotated poses and externally rotated poses, standing poses. And when I talk about neutral and external, I'm talking about how the thigh bones intersect at the hip socket. So this would be neutral. This would be external. My legs are turning out. So if you haven't already, please hit that red button, click to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for any new videos or new content. And give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. If you have a couple of blocks in the strap, that's great. If not, we can improvise. So have a seat with me in Virasana. And my apologies if it's a bit noisy. There's a lot going on today. So I'm sitting on the block. Actually, I'm going to sit on two blocks because these are pretty low. I'm sitting on the block in between my feet. My thighs are neutral as they relate to the femur bone, the thigh bone, and the hip socket. You can have your arms resting on your thighs, palms facing up. Tends to be more energizing. Palms facing down tends to be more grounding. Have your shoulders right above the eyes of your elbows. Stack each vertebrae evenly on top of one another. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. Think about moving the fronts of the arms towards the backs of the arms. Chin level with the ground, crown of the head reaching up. Smooth, steady inhales. Smooth, steady exhales. So when you begin your practice, it's nice to, sometimes have a seat just to get connected with your breath. As you inhale, draw your chin towards the top of your chest. As you exhale, bring your chin so it's level with the mat. And come forward to all fours. So you're on your hands and your knees. You can place your blocks to one side. And very simply, we're going to go through some rounds of cat-cow. So the hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulders. Your hips directly over your knees. Oopsie. Lower legs parallel with one another. And you can have the tops of your feet down, or you can have your toes curled under, depending on what's happening with your toes, if they're cramping or not. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest. As you exhale, round your spine. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, slowly round. And one more time. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round, pause. Bring your back to neutral, incorporating extended cat-cow by doing a little bit of abdominals. As you inhale, reach your right arm forward, your left leg backwards. As you exhale, sweep your right arm to the small of your back. Lengthen your chest forward, reach your heel, your lifted heel backwards. As you inhale, reach the right arm forward. As you exhale, bring the hand and knee down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you. Inhale, press your heel back. Exhale, lengthen your sternum forward. Inhale, extend the left arm forward. Exhale, hand and knee come down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. One more each side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. Bring your bottom to your heels, child's pose. Make it an active child's pose. So your hands are separated the width of your shoulders, your forearms, your elbows, and your upper arms. They're lifted. As you inhale, shift your weight forward. As you exhale, curl your toes under, lift your knees from the mat. Downward dog pose. Let your head hang. Let your upper arms frame your head and your neck. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. You're at forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Have all 10 toes point forward. Feel free to have a generous bend in your knees. You can take a hold of opposite elbows. You can wrap your arms around your legs. Let your head hang. Slowly release. Walk back out to down dog. As you inhale, come forward to plank pose. As you exhale, shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows. Your knees can touch down first. Come all the way down to the ground. And inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Cobra pose. Soft gaze at the tip of your nose. Then exhale, lower the pose. Curl your toes under, lift your inner thighs. Inhale, plank pose. Oopsie. Exhale, down dog pose. Did you hear the snack, crackle, and pop of my joints and bones? Bring your feet forward to meet your hands. Take an inhale to lift your heart. Exhale to fold back down. Take your hands to the small of your back or use your strap. Stretch your arms away from you. Chest expansion. Folding forward, folding inward. Let your head really hang. Then press down into your feet. Lead with your upper back. Inhale, come up to stand up. Then exhale, release your arms to your sides and come into your Tadasana pose. So your feet are either together or hip socket distance apart. Some of you might prefer to have your big toes touching heels slightly apart, but you're going to stand in a way that you feel really grounded, centered. And then inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward, right thigh parallel to the ground. Then bring your right foot back to meet the left, plank. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, come all the way down to the ground. Inhale, either cobra or up dog. Exhale as you draw back, downward dog pose. So your feet are about hip socket distance apart, your hands are about shoulder width, and your upper arms are framing your head and your neck. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your chest, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet, inhale. Reach your arms up, look up. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart. This time when you exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Keep your chest moving forward, step the left foot back to meet the right. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Push your feet back, inhale to up dog. And then exhale, roll over your toes as you draw back to downward dog pose. Press into your hands, press into your feet. Move your heart towards your thighs and your thighs to the space that is behind it. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your chest, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then exhale, back to center. Moving on, join your feet together. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Then exhale, fold. Hands come down, then straighten your legs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your palms. Either step to plank or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Right foot forward, left heel high. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good, everyone. And then exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right heel high. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Look forward, step backwards. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. Breathe in and out through your nose. Try to move the inner parts of your arms towards the outer parts of your arms. So your biceps and your triceps, they're coming together. Inhale, then exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Bend your knees. Arms up, chair pose. Then exhale to stand. Pause and breathe. Sun salute B. Inhale, bend your knees. Chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring the right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. And then exhale, hands to the mat, step it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. I apologize if it's rather noisy. There's a lot going on. Construction, landscaping, and a little bit of production going on in the other room. Inhale here. Then exhale, bring your feet forward. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Then exhale, stand up, pause, and breathe. And then situate yourself on your mat where you're facing your device. If you have two blocks, have them close by. So when we do our standing poses, you can get to them. Okay. Tree pose. Have all 10 of your toes facing in the same direction. And then take your right leg into tree, anywhere above or below your left knee. Have your outer hips firm towards one another. Envision that your pelvis is like a bowl. Nothing is spilling forward or backwards or out to the sides. And then perhaps reach your arms up. Virasana tree pose. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, hands to your heart. Release your tree leg. Release your arms. Maybe bend your knees, wiggle your toes. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Now begin to take your left leg into tree, anywhere above or below your right knee joint. And balance can be tricky, right? You might have to go to a wall space. Perhaps take your arms up as you release your shoulder blades down towards your waist. Keep breathing. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Release your leg that was in tree. Perhaps bend your knees, straighten your legs. We're going to link two poses together, warrior two and side angle pose. So take your legs apart, about a leg's length distance. If you're lucky enough to have two blocks, have one block behind either heel. You can have your hands on your hips. Put a little bend in your right knee, turn your whole right leg out. So you're externally rotating the right thigh bone in the hip socket. So prior, we've been doing mostly neutrals, but now we're starting to open up the hips. Line up your right heel with your left arch and slightly pigeon toe your left foot. Open up your arms to the height of your shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Now, if your knee goes beyond the ankle, that means you just need to take a longer stance. Quite common. We normally go a little bit shorter, but try to go longer. And then open up the arms to the height of your shoulders. Keep both arms at the same height. Virasana 2, warrior 2. Now inhale, reach to your right side. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm up and over, coming into side angle pose, Untitled Chapter. If you want it stronger, you reach both arms forward. Turn your heart and your chest towards your device. Keep that deep bend of your right knee. Right hand down, left arm up. Side angle pose. Now push down into your feet. Inhale, come back up. Warrior 2. Then exhale, straighten out your right knee, parallel your legs. Your hands can go on your hips. Put a little bend in your left knee, turn your whole left leg out. Right toes in, right heel out. Maybe you line up your left heel with your right arm. That's usually best for most bodies. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders, take an inhale. And then exhale, bend your left knee, coming into warrior 2, Virasana 2. Stack each vertebrae on top of one another. Keep your collarbones spread wide apart. Release your shoulder blades down towards your waist. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Now side angle pose. Inhale, reach to your left side. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Virasana. So I have my hand on the block on the little toe side of my left foot. Same thing, if you want it stronger, you're going to lift your bottom arm. Palms will face each other and breathe. Otherwise, inhale, left hand down, right arm up. Push down into your feet. Inhale back to warrior 2. And then exhale, hands to your hips. Parallel your legs, have all 10 toes point forward. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Here we go to neutral. And then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. And then exhale, fold back down. I'm seeing little remnants everywhere. And that's because I had a little calamity. I knocked over some plants. Water was everywhere. My goodness. It's crazy. Outside edges of your feet parallel to front and back edge of your mat. Maintain the lift of the arches of your feet and the hugging in of the outer ankle bone. Draw the energy up. Kneecaps lift up, quads lift up. Push into the ground. Move your shoulder blades away from your ears. Take your hands to your outer hips, draw the belly in. Inhale, come up to stand up. And then exhale, step or jump your feet together, coming back to neutral just for a moment. Just coming back to Tadasana. You can refer to this as coming back to home. Grounded across the four corners of each foot, yeah. Kneecaps lifted, quads lift up. Lift your heart and chest up, roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen your lower back towards the ground. Hip opening again. Triangle to half moon, hands on hips. Turn your whole right leg out. Left toes in, left heel out. Open up your arms to the height of your shoulders. As you inhale, reach to your right side. As you exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Triangle pose. Breathe in and out through your nose. And if you're up for the balance, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Transfer the weight onto the right leg, float the left leg up. And then see if you can straighten out all of your limbs. Try to be light and bright. And pay no mind to those things sticking out of my head, those feathers. It's kind of funny. And then slowly back to triangle. Push down into your feet. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, release your arms, parallel your legs. Externally rotate your left thigh bone in the hip socket. Turn the right toes slightly in. Line up your left heel with your right arch. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. Inhale, reach to your left side. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm up for Utthita Trikonasana. Left side of your chest moving forward, right side of your chest moving backwards. You can stay right here or step out into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. You can think about this as being triangle on one leg, right? Has lots of elements of triangle and half moon. Legs straight, arms straight. Extend out through your lifted heel. Carefully, slowly, back to triangle pose. Draw the belly in. Inhale, come up to stand up. Exhale, release your arms, parallel your legs, and bring your feet back together. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. When you exhale, sit a little deeper and take your arms out to the height of your shoulders. Cross your right arm on top of the left, coming into eagle arms. With the knees bent, cross your left thigh over your right thigh. You can do a single wrap or a double wrap. Stay upright or fold, eagle pose. Breathe in between your shoulder blades. I'm told that this is really good for prostate health. So for all the men in the house, well done. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, unwind your arms, unwind your legs, you're back to chair pose. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, stand, pause, and breathe. We'll do it the second side. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, take your arms out to the sides. This time it's your left arm on top of the right, eagle arms. Knees bent, cross your right thigh over your left thigh. Single wrap, double wrap, or no wrap. Stay upright or come forward. Try to draw your right hip back, left hip forward. And breathe into your eagle pose. See if you can maintain that breath in and out through your nose. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, unwind your limbs. You're right back to chair pose. Sit a little deeper, inhale. Then exhale, stand, pause, and breathe. Come to the front edge of your mat and bring your blocks with you. We're going to do pyramid pose to hand to big toe pose. Hands on hips if you like. Right foot forward, left leg back. Classically, this would be in reverse prayer, but because we're going to take this into a standing balance and our arms are going to be straight and our legs are going to be straight, we're going to keep all the things, the limbs straight. Reach your arms up. Inhale. That was said really fast. Exhale, fold. Right hip back, left hip forward. Pyramid pose, Virasana. Maintaining the legs straight, take the hands of the blocks a little bit forward. Transfer the weight onto your right leg. This is a variation of Warrior 3. Also, you can think about, that's how I'm going to do a hand to big toe. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, left foot come down to meet the right. Lift your chest, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet, inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale, back to center. Still with me, I hope? Take your right leg back. Left leg is forward. Good. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Get long. Then fold for pyramid pose. Left hip back, right hip forward. And then we'll do that variation of warrior three. It could be a variation of hand to big toe. Shift your weight forward, transfer the weight onto your left leg, and then lift from the inner lining of the right leg. Think of keeping your shoulders, your hips, and your ankle in one plane. Lift from the inner lining of that leg, draw the belly in, stay here, inhale. Then exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Lift your chest, inhale, bow and fold, exhale. Press down into your feet, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And then exhale back to center. Find your strap. Let's see about hand to big toe. We'll do it in neutral and external. So find your strap. If you don't have a strap, you could use a towel. And you want to use the strap as an extension of your arms and your hands. If your balance is a little bit off today, feel free to use a wall, maybe use, a chair, maybe a part of your bed, a couch, whatever is going to make it more accessible for you to do. The standing balancing pose. Have all 10 toes pointing forward. Hug your right knee in, and then either hold onto your big toe with your index finger, middle finger, and thumb of right hand, or use your strap. So notice my right knee is bent, but my right arm is straight. Take an inhale here. And exhale, extend your right leg forward and straight. This is neutral, hand to big toe, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Now I'm going to externally rotate that right thigh bone in the hip socket, take it out to the right. Now I'm external. You can even take your left arm out to the left to help you with the balance. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, let go of the leg. Reach your arms up. Bring your right foot down to meet the left. Challenging for me. So draw your left knee in towards you. Hold on to that left big toe or use the strap. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, extend that left leg forward and straight. It's my easier leg. This is neutral. Now I'm rotating the left thigh bone in the hip socket. I'm going to take it out to the left. Now, bringing it back to neutral, bringing it to center, letting go of the strap, reaching the arms up. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Release your arms to your sides. Move your props out of the way. And then inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, step back to down dog and pause. Take a few breaths in your down dog. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, jump your feet forward or step your feet forward and have a seat. Lay on your backs, setting up for bridge pose. So feet are about hip socket distance apart. Knees are over your ankles. Press down into your feet and then inhale, lift your hips up. As you exhale, draw your shoulders underneath you, interlace your fingers with one another, stretch your knuckles towards your feet. Keep space between your chin and your throat. Bridge pose. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, release your arms. Slowly lower your upper back, your mid back, your low back, and your sacrum. Gently hug your knees in towards you. Rock a little bit from side to side. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, lift your forehead up towards your knees. And if you can rock and roll onto your spine to come up to sit up. Cross your shin, so your right shin is in front of your left shin. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist and turn to your right. As you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. As you exhale, look to your right side. So you're using your hand on your outer knee, mostly thigh, like a lever to help you to twist a little bit more. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn and twist to the left. Inhale, grow tall. And then exhale as you twist, looking over your left shoulder. So again, using not really a lot of pressure on your knee, no pressure on your knee. Using the outside of that thigh to leverage you to twist a little bit more. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, unwind, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Then exhale, resist your arms down and pause. And just observe and notice how the body feels. Did some externally rotated poses, standing poses, hip openers, and neutrally rotated poses, standing poses. It's really good to have something in your wheelhouse, your toolbox, your online video selection of, a well-rounded practice in terms of neutrals and externals. They're good for us. They're good for us. They build strength and stamina and focus, right? So if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up, hit that red button to subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that are coming up. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, yogis. Ciao for now.